Does the fear of change overwhelm you? Then this video is the one for you. Hello, my name is Emily Joan Smith and I am a limitless life coach for 20-something-year-olds, also soon to be author and founder of Live Without Limits Official. If you love anything to do with personal growth and self-development, please hit that subscribe button now. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. This series is all about facing your fears, and today's fear is fear of change. Number one, the only constant thing. The only constant thing in life is change. How ironic. The only thing that we can be sure of is that things are going to change. That what is happening in any area of your life right now won't last like this forever. Now, for some people, that's so fearful, but if we realize that that's just the way that life is, we loosen our grip upon, that need to have everything so certain and so clear. We loosen that grip because we realize the only constant thing in life is change, and that can be exciting. Another great thing about change is inevitable is we can look at the good side and the bad side. This means the bad things in our life, they're not going to last for long because things will change. And the good things in our life, well, we have to make the most of because things can always change. Number two, routine. Now, one of the best things I know for change is actually routine. Having your daily routine, whether that's a morning routine, a nightly routine, something that you do the same every single day, it keeps some consistency upon and in your life. It keeps some consistency in your life, so when things inevitably do change, you can hold on to those things around you that you are certain of, that you have control of. It allows our mind to grip upon the things that are our morning routines or our evening routines and lets more freedom within other areas of our life that we're not too sure what's happening. Number three, handle it mindset. One of my favorite mindsets in the whole entire world, and if you haven't watched the video, go watch it now. Handle it mindset. Handle it mindset is all about the belief that whatever comes your way, you can handle it. If you think about everything that you've done in your life, things have popped up in your life, but you've used skills that you've learned throughout your life to deal with it. If you think about the hardest thing that you've gone through in life that isn't maybe right now, you've handled it. You've handled 100% of your worst days because you are still here. You are a tough badass, my friend. You can handle whatever comes your way. It may not seem like it in the moment, but trust me, I believe that you can. You just need to believe it for yourself too. How have you overcome the fear of change? I might not have mentioned it, so please let me know in the comments below. Number four, be patient with yourself. Yes, things change, and yes, we can handle it, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna quickly shift and change and be a chameleon and be able to handle things straight away 100% of the time. Be patient with yourself. Sometimes it takes longer than other times to get used to things. Sometimes we're like Superwoman, Superman, and bish bash bosh, job is done. Other times we need to ease into these things. Just be patient with yourself. You will figure it out. 5, blessing in disguise. A lot of things that don't go our way, even if it's change, something comes out of the blue and it means our life is changing drastically. When we look at it 10 years from now, sometimes these are the best things ever to happen to us because they set us on a new path. They set us on a new trajectory. Sometimes change is an absolute blessing in disguise. Have a think about a moment in your life where there's been change, little or small, and actually it's led you on the path to be where you are now, who you are now, to have the friends in your life that you have now, to have had the adventures that you've had in your life now. For me, it's dropping out of university after the first year. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure, I can't even get through university. But that meant that I went on more traveling adventures. That meant I met more people from those traveling adventures. That meant that I started my own business and I started coaching, and all of these things possibly may or may have not happened, but they were more likely to happen because they're happening now because I dropped out of university. It was a big change for me, but it was a blessing in disguise. And sometimes change in your life is just that. So if there is change in your life, try and look for the silver lining. Try and look for the blessing. But the thing is, we can't count the dots moving forward, we count the dots moving back. So it may take you a couple of years to figure out what that blessing is. It may take you a whole lifetime to realize what that blessing is, but have faith that there is a blessing there in the first place. Number 6, what ifs. When it comes to change, what if this happens, or what if that happens, oh, this change is what if, and we always look at the negatives. But if you're going to look at the negatives, think of that quote, what if I fall? But darling, what if you fly? What if you fly? What if the best things come from this change? What if you meet the person of your dreams because of this change? What if you have the best adventure because of this change? What if you learn the skills that you need to know for a future life event because of this change? Think of the positive what ifs. If you have to think of the negatives, think of the positives as well. What if you fly, my dear? What if you soar? Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please do all that jazz. I will see you next week. I will see you next week with another video from the Fearless series. Let's do it. Let's face our fears. And if no one's told you today, I appreciate you.